2017 Honda HR-V review. The original HR-V, based on the platform of the Honda logo supermini, was launched in 1999, well before European manufacturers caught on to the idea, and was immediately marketed as a joy machine for a young, activity-minded demographic, even if those people weren't, ultimately, its core buyers. It sat below the larger, Civic-based CR-V, came with a downsized engine, could seat 4, was available with two-wheel drive or with 4 driven wheels, and had the high riding style of an SUV. All the makings of a hit, you might think, given the march it stole on the rest of the market. Instead, the HR-V proved to be a side note, marginally ahead of its time, yes, but also cramped in the back, hindered by the absence of a diesel engine and ultimately canned without follow-up. In Japan, Honda nominally replaced it with the Crossroad, the 3-row, 7-seat oddity it wisely decided to keep to the domestic market. Only now, almost 10 years later, has the manufacturer opted to return the HR-V badge to the UK. Unsurprisingly, the intervening decade makes it look late to the party, and the compact crossover has since become more popular with European small families than a loaf of stone-baked organic bread. The car itself prudently sticks to the now well-established formula that its forebear preempted, being based on the Jazz Supermini, powered by small engines, a diesel, and remaining strictly front-wheel drive no matter which one of the 4 trim levels you opt for. Now that there is a discernible message, the new HR-V appears to be on it, which is useful, because Honda could use the lineup heft of having a sales volume generating crossover in the range, given that it now only sells the Jazz, Civic and CR-V in the UK. We tried the 1.6 IDEC diesel in Southeast Navy trim. The latest version, in keeping with the segment's soft edge vogue, doesn't try too hard to be noticed. Its styling influences aren't hard to pick out. From the regrettably labeled solid wing face front end, actually an apt description, to the C-pillar assigned door handles, the HR-V is unmistakably Honda. Neat, subdued, compact in appearance and unassuming to a fault. The front McPherson struts and rear torsion beam remain, as does the unconventional positioning of the fuel tank under the front seats, enabling the HR-V, like the Jazz, to benefit from Honda's popular Magic Seat system, a feature we'll come to in a moment. The engine choice could hardly be simpler. There's a 128 Bishop 1.5-liter IDEC petrol unit and the 118 Bishop 1.6-liter IDTEC diesel driven here. Both are 4-cylinder units and form part of Honda's Earth Dreams series, an umbrella term for the manufacturer's continuing efforts to wring more efficiency from its established VDEC technology. The petrol motor represents a power upgrade from the maximum output of smaller derivatives currently used in the Jazz, although its modest 114 pounds-4 of torque, delivered at 4,600 rpm, remains behind the equivalent turbocharged engines found in many of its rivals. Nevertheless, only the petrol HR-V can be had with a continuously variable transmission, and it's a measure of the CVT's popularity among Honda's European buyers that the firm has invested in a rewrite of the control software to replace the bandy, single-ratio monotony with 7 simulated gears. The diesel makes do with the 6-speed manual gearbox, although this has also been improved, the engineers claiming a smoother shift motion as a result of optimizing the layout and shaft. The 1.6-liter engine is another European exclusive, albeit one familiar from elsewhere in the range. Its common rail injection, compact turbocharger, all-aluminium block and lightweight crankshaft have proved efficient in other applications. Although the HR-V's curb weight of 1,404 kilograms measured with a full tank of fuel does make it somewhat heavy when measured against rivals such as the Mazda CX-3 and Renault Captur. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.